want to say that right now, to be a senator, you have to know some stuff. But some stuff I know is that we can do our own drilling and stuff. Some stuff I know is we got to support our men and women in blue, where he's called them thugs and bullies. And I remember one night when I was leaving my campaign office, it was starting to get dark outside. And as I was leaving, I saw this police officer had pulled over this little white car with dark windows. And as it was getting dark outside, he was walking up to the car, and I got nervous. I got nervous that what is this officer going to do to this gentleman in this car, this lady in this car? I got nervous because they were taking me down in that elevator because I started thinking that the officer was wrong. And I said, no, you're not going to get me in that elevator because that officer is only doing his job. He's a mother, he's a father, he's a brother, he's a sister, and he has a family. He want to go home safe just as the guys in the car. So maybe we don't need to reform the police officer. Maybe we need to reform the citizen. Because I said, that is a problem as well. So I said, that's what we need to get back to, showing respect for each other rather than worrying about someone else. And I said, that is what I'm going to do. So on my watch, I'm going to make sure we can bridge the gap and not separate people like they want to do because they only want your vote. And when they get your vote, they're going to change this country. Because what they've said one time is that, hey, you see what they're doing to our military? Do you see what they're doing to our military? And I told you early on that they said there's peace through strength, and our strength is our great military. But now they're bringing pronouns into our military. They're bringing wokeness into our military. I don't even know what the heck is a pronoun. I can tell you that, and I'm sick and tired of this pronoun stuff. What I want our military men and women to do is to be at war fighting, not them to dismiss them because they don't take a covert shot. Right now, what we're doing is not right. They're getting rid of their benefits. That's not right when people have sacrificed so much for this country. They've died for this country, and yet we got people in Washington that never sacrificed not one thing, but yet they want to say we're going to remove your benefits. We're going to remove you from the military where they're making us weak. They're making us weak as we deplenish our military. You see China over there building theirs up. So I said, I told them last night, I think that's, what do y'all think? That may be treason. I think that may be treason because they're making us weak right now. And we need these strong leaders in Washington that's going to be like me, that warrior for God, that I want to take care of everyone. I want everyone to be safe. But that is peace through strength. And the way we beat our strength by is support our military, give them the resources they need to get their job done. So that's what has happened. Well, this is no. This wasn't so funny. In less than 2 years, this senator has done this to the state of Georgia. He went to Georgia and said that he was going to represent Georgia. But who is he representing? Joe Biden. He went to Georgia and all of a sudden he voted like he's from California, like he's from New York. And I need to tell him, he may not know, but California got their senators. New York got their senators. They don't need him. So what he need to do is get back to the Georgia values. The Georgia value is to have your faith. The Georgia value is to support our military. The Georgia value is to support our police officers. And then you got to listen to this. Listen to this. So when you don't get it and let them take you down in that elevator, they go after your kids. That's what they're going to do right now. Oh, yes, they are. They're going after your kids, but they ain't going to do it on my watch. That's why I said vote for me, because I can promise you they're not going after your kids. They're not going to go after your kids, because they want to tell your kids that they want to get them in school. They want to teach this critical race theory instead of teaching them how to read and write. They want to teach this gender ideology instead of teaching them how to do math. And then they want to keep them safe because he voted, Senator Warnock voted to put men and women's sports. I'm like, what is this man doing? Y'all don't want Herschel Walker competing against your daughter. I can promise you that, because I'm from that great school from Ricky Bobby, and I love to finish first, and I'm not going to finish last. But yet, what we need to do is get rid of all those 87,000 IRS agents and put one of those agents in the schools to take care of our kids. That's one of the things we need to do. We need to do that right there, because what they're doing to us right now, those 87,000 IRS agents, what do you think they're going to go after? They're not going after nobody but you. They're not going after no one else, but yet they say you have to know some stuff. I think the stuff they need to know is it's time for them to go. And don't let the door hit them in the backside if they leave the room, because this door and this seat belong to the people of Georgia, and Georgia is sick and tired. Oh, I know you need me, and I'm coming. I told them, just hang on, I'm coming. That's the reason I decided to run. But wait. There's some more. This is amazing what they've done to this country in less than 2 short years. And then they're talking about this border. Y'all see what they're talking about, this border? Is that not amazing? They told you, they brought up a new definition of a word, secure. Secure, they said, it means wide open. And like, that's not what secure means. Secure means that it's closed in, that you can't get in. And always sudden they said this border secure. No, it's not. Don't let them take you down in that elevator and lie to you that this is the way this new norm is. No, it's not. What we need to do is maybe we can get some judges, put them down at the border, and they can try people before they come over. And then if they don't qualify, send them right back to where they came from. That's what we can do. We can do that. That's easy to do. But yeah. We got people in Washington that don't want to think like that. They don't tell you about this border, do they? They don't want to tell you about all the things they're doing to this country. And then we talking about the Green New Deal. Whoa, that's interesting right there too. The Green New Deal. Let me tell y'all this. I love the Green New Deal if we were ready for it, but we ain't ready for no Green New Deal. Because right now, have y'all been trying to drive down the street? Have y'all seen any charging station along the road? You never seen no charging station. Right now, we're not ready for it, so we don't need to be going in that direction. And when we get ready for it, I'll raise my hand and say we got to do it. Because I can promise you right now, Russia and China not talking about no Green New Deal. Russia and China not talking about charging a tank out in the desert. And I can tell you this, we're one of the largest agriculture countries in the world, in the United States, one of the largest in the United States. This what was so funny, because, sometimes I ask them questions. People try to make fun of me because I'm from the country. Y'all know that. So I asked them a question. I said, what will a combine cost today? You know what they told me? A used one called $500,000. I go, whoa, that's a lot of money, $500,000. So I threw something on them that they wasn't ready for. I said, what would an electric one cost? And they said about $1.8 million. I said, whoa, that's a whole lot of money right there. But then somebody threw something on me that I wasn't ready for. He said, Herschel, it only run for 2 hours, and then you have to charge it. So it won't work because we got to have our crops in at a certain time. So I'm saying they don't know that they're not even doing the right thing by the people of Georgia, because agriculture is one of the largest industry here in Georgia. We got to protect our farmers. We got to protect our farmers. Otherwise, we're going to have nothing to eat. And I'm going to tell you this right here. They say you don't know. If you don't know, you don't know. Because I'm going to tell you this. He's voted Joe Biden 96% of the time, which he didn't know he was voting with him, or he loved that man. I don't know what he's doing, but it don't matter, because he's doing the wrong thing for the Georgia people, because the Georgia people are sick and tired of what they're doing to them. And they ask me why I'm running. Are you serious? Isn't that enough? If that's not enough, I can give you some more, because he voted also against religious liberties. Think about that. A man on the pulpit voting against religious liberties. That means that you can't practice the religion you want to do. A man praying out there on the field, they're going to have a court whether he can do that. You can't even pray by yourself no more. But I'm telling you, yes, you can. Don't let them take you down in that elevator, because I'm going to tell you right now, I love this country. I love you guys. I love this country. I love the state of Georgia. And they even now has come after me. Can you believe that? Calling me names like you're going to hurt my feelings. I was hurt a long time ago when I was a little boy. But I'm not a little boy now. I'm a man. And being a man, I know what's happening. Because they called me a coon the other day. And people think that was a bad term. That's the guys on front of the country. If you know anything about a coon, he's one of the smartest animals out there. So don't think that going to hurt my feelings by calling me names. That ain't going to hurt my feelings. What hurt my feelings is see crime on the streets out there. To see people that's hurt. What hurt my feelings is see people can't afford food. What hurt my feelings is see people can't afford gas. What hurt my feelings is see kids going to school not learning. That's what hurt my feelings. What hurt my feelings is see this border wide open. What hurt my feelings is see our officers being disrespected. What hurt my feelings is seeing our military not having the recruitment is down, the morale is down, only because we got these weak leaders in Washington. And I said, enough is enough. Now what we got to do is we got to get out and vote. And the way you get out and vote, how many of you have voted early? Whoa, all of you have voted early. So what you need to do is tell 10 of your friends to vote early too. Today is the last day of early voting. So tell them to get out and vote. And if they haven't voted, tell them to vote no later than December the 6th. That is Tuesday. And if you got 10 friends, you better tell them. If you don't have no friends, go make some friends. Tell them to get out and vote. This is a serious opportunity right now. We got to get this together. Because we're not going to let them take us down in that elevator and tell us this is the new normal. And I'm here to tell you guys, I'm not that politician, don't look like one, don't act like one. But I'm Georgia born. No, Georgia bred. And when I die, I'll be Georgia dead. Because that's who I am. I'm a guy that, as my offensive lineman used to tell me, they said, Herschel, why don't you follow me? I'll take you to the promised land. Yes. So I'm going to tell all you vote for me, we all get to the promised land. Because I'm going to make sure we get that together. If we don't get that together, I don't want no one to get that at all, because we're in this together. We're in this together, so don't let them separate you. Don't let them tell you that you can't do it. Don't let them take you down in that elevator and fool you that this is a new normal, because your great warrior is here to tell you it's not.